Alright, a little bit of welcome. A little bit of self-indulgence here after that game that I played in week 1. Number 1 team lost to the number 2 team by a point because the number 2 team is better than the number 1 team. Now they're the number 1 team, so we get a lot of pages. Conference standings, doesn't matter. Look at that. Survival of the fittest, you look at that. Number 45 gets used a lot here. Our huge fullback is a cover boy for all of this. Watch this. Alright, players of the week. Don't worry about this. Just Virginia Tech shit. Isn't much. Just a Colorado guy. Don't worry about that. Top 25 polls. Guess the big, huge fullback. There he is again. Woof. And then, wouldn't you know it, he's on this cover of Sports Illustrated. We're number 1. We're number fucking 1 right now, and we deserve it because we are awesome. Oof. Time to play number 4 LSU. Maybe they won't be number 4 when we play them, but you know what? Number 4 LSU. Number 2 Texas Tech. We got a schedule ahead of us. We got Stu going, guys.
Greetings from EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler, and alongside me are Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. There's still a lot of warm air out there for tonight's battle between the Oregon State Beavers and the LSU Tigers. The early season continues, and we're here ready to bring you what appears to be another fantastic college gridiron matchup. And here come the Tigers. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadline. This could go to either team.
Oregon State has a sensational quarterback on their side.
Wonderful passing stats there for Tate.
On the field gives them a slight advantage to him. I think that's going to be the difference in an extremely close.
He's really good at his job.
I know everyone has been waiting. It's time for my pick.
Whoa.
That looks good on you, Lee.
Whoa.
Anyway, let's send it down to the field. Oregon State tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Here's the kick.
Oh, damn it.
Takes it to 21. One of the best football players we'll see on the field today is this young man at linebacker. He goes 110% and really makes offenses game plan around him.
He has a nose for the football and always seems to be in on the tackle.
And he can drop back into coverage, too. He's a complete linebacker.
Wow, why does this always happen? How is it that our great corners, these wide receivers get right behind? They're always right behind them.
Are inside the 20. The Tigers line up in an I formation.
Oh, what a good job, Drew.
And that was a good stop by the defense. They got him in the backfield.
That's a great example of quickness by the defensive line. It allows you to break away from those blockers before they have a chance of moving you away from the flow.
He drops back. He steps up. He'll dump this.
Oh, what a good job breaking up that
The
pass.
defender can only get a hand on it.
A hand on it. If this team wants to be a big-time playmaker, he's going to start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, that ball should have been picked off there.
Back to pass. Steps up. Looks. Throws this one out to the right.
Oh, it would have been nice if you would have intercepted that asshole, but you know what? You know what?
Trying to take the lead by a field goal. Here comes the special teams unit. He gets it up, and it is good. And here's the Pontiac drive center. LSU to kick this one off. Davis and McDonald back, ready to return. Kicks it deep. Davis fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action. The offense comes out on the field. Let's go this drive. 40-yard line. in the midst of all this mayhem. They run the
Hell yeah.
They get about 10 yards on that play. Tate on the option. Got some open field. Brought down. The option keeper gives them the first.
Interesting decision here by the coach. They must have seen something in that last play and will test the defense again.
Tate on the option. And down he goes.
He is a wrecking ball, Edwards is.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box.
Maybe they can slow this running game. You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
5-yard gain. Second down and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line. Run the gun. Tate, options out to the right. He's on the run. He pitches it way downfield. Davis brings him down. What an athlete. Does this guy have some wheels or what?
He's the fastest player on the football field right now. You can't name another guy out there who can beat this kid in a race.
I would say one of those corners, but I don't think they can keep up with him either.
The Beaver, the full receiver. They run a counter.
Wow. That's a hell of a run. All right. Lovely. We'll take it. Obviously. Why is Ohio State so good? I hate them so much. God damn it.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Oregon State, the kick. Joseph and coming back to return.
Yeah, god damn it.
He kicks it.
Fuck, man.
You can't blame the refs.
Why do I
that time.
suck so bad?
That'll be the kicker's fault 100% of the time. They'll be set up with good field position after the kicker sent that one out of bounds.
It's the kicker's job to send that ball deep, so he messed up big time.
LSU comes out with 3 receivers bunch. Coleman set to go to the air. Looking, he might just go deep down the middle.
God. It's like the game knows it's going to own me by doing that.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Let's see if they look the wideout's way. He is in the zone. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket.
Fuck yeah. Good job, guys. Now, can we intercept
Should
it?
have been intercepted.
I would enjoy that.
Like that.
It's 3rd down and 10.
I, for one, would love you to intercept it for me.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Coleman drops back to pass. He's looking. He might not.
Oh my god, yes.
Wow, barely close to turning it over, but they'll keep possession of the football.
Way to play heads
What a
up out there.
beautiful,
That's just one little piece of the play to the whistle.
Andrew Luck over here. Beautiful.
They come
Defensive
out in a
play.
formation.
Oh my god, yes!
Hardly touched them for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Oh.
They created some
Everything's coming up Millhouse, huh?
As 4 receivers lined up here. And he's tackled. They got a little bit there, less than a yard.
Ah, it's not there. I picked the wrong play. God damn
Oregon
it.
State takes a timeout. Tate with 4 wide receivers. Nelson takes the handoff. Joseph with a takedown. The halfback runs for 4 yards. The leader got the shotgun. Tate options out. And now he pitches it.
All right. What a beautiful,
Nice job by the running back, getting in for the
start to
touchdown.
this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Houston ready to kick. Great kick. Joseph fields it in the end zone.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball? They had the ball before? Exactly. It was 3 out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap that.
They'll go to work at their one.
All right, you guys.
3 wideouts here.
A turnover here. Let's really make this a blowout. I love that shit.
Brown brings him down. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with a blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
The Tigers line up with 2 tight ends. Nice play fake. Going deep.
Oh, why? Like, my corners are really good, but they've not looked good this year against these really good teams.
Some quarterbacks are just so good at selling play action. Truly an overlooked skill. You take my friend Kirk here, for example. He wasn't known for his speed, but boy, he could do a good play fake.
You calling me slow? This is coming from a guy whose nickname is based on his foot speed. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Yeah, left off sunshine. It's sunshine, Scooter, sweetheart.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He puts it deep downfield. McDonald fields it in the end zone. Spin move.
Jesus Christ.
They did a great job on that last time when we were around the field for a touchdown. They'll take over at the 11.
All right. We're not running away with it yet.
Here's the option. They're both away from 1.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
Recovers on his ball. Are you kidding me? They recovered the fumble. But man, oh man, was that a close call.
That's about as ugly as an option can look.
Well, it certainly wasn't good, that's for sure. But like Brad said, they recovered the football. It's part of the past now. They just need to forget about it and focus on their next play.
The defense will snap the line of scrimmage. Tate from the option. Jackson with a takedown.
I love that fullback. He is by far one of my favorite
He gets
players.
good yardage.
And it's good.
All right.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Tate back to the gun. They'll run the option. There he goes. Mitchell brings him down. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you think he's going to pitch it, he cuts up the field and keeps the ball himself.
No question, Coach. Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
Tate on the option right. He has some room.
All right, good job, Tate.
Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there. And I'm going to tell you what. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
Tate on the option. And he's taken down.
Hell yeah.
Second and 1. Ball on the 40-yard line.
You're damn right.
With a takedown.
Edwards.
There's a penalty on that play.
Edwards.
Face mask on defense.
Fuck yeah.
With the shotgun here.
I'm not sure what you're planning on doing, LSU. You gonna just let us beat the fuck out of you? Maybe.
I think everybody knew it. In fact, the defensive coordinator told me last night he didn't want this guy to beat him.
Well, it's going to take more than X's and O's, Kirk, to stop this guy. You got to tackle him.
And he hits the PAT. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened.
Good Lord.
Houston ready to kick. Takes it to 23. We'll shake and bake here. Guys, their last possession, they really had good success passing the ball.
That's me. I wear out some more.
Yeah, I agree. Make them show you that they can stop it before you change things up.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Coleman gets back to pass. Comes across the middle.
God, man.
And got it complete. And he's tackled.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. LSU comes out with 2 tight ends. Play action.
Good job, guys.
Right there. Just couldn't be control.
This tight end some more passes in practice. He needs all the help he can get.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball right around midfield. Coleman lines up in the shotgun. Here comes the
Whoop.
and down he goes. The quarterback had nowhere to go. He walked down to the center.
They've got to do a better job this week with the penalty.
And this quarterback's going to be crucial in one. That's for sure.
Third down and a couple miles here. Ball in their own 47. The Tigers come out in the shotgun. Coleman back to pass. Look. Going deep. Lays it up there.
Got it. Yeah, no pass interference either.
Yep, he just overthrew it.
Next time you might want to take something a look at it.
The Tiger line up to punt. It's
Almost
kick.
two.
Up there.
We almost blocked 2 punts in the same game.
They get the ball back after a touchdown
God.
in their last possession.
And the reason why they scored last time was because of the way they ran the football.
Yeah, you're right, Lee. They drove almost a length of the field. Let's see if they can put some more points up on the board.
Tate on the option. And they make the stop. The big fella tucked it away and reeled off a nice looking 9-yard run. It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on 24. Oregon State finds the shotgun set.
Oh, wow.
There he goes. I hope he didn't blink because the fastest running back we've seen all year just kept the drive alive with a big first down.
Fastest running back we've seen all year is a bold statement. But you know what, Brad? It's probably true.
Oregon State in a 4-wide set. Chase options out to the right. And he's taken down. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
That was just good instincts. You have to know when to pitch it or when to keep it.
Yeah, and in that situation, the quarterback knew he could pick up the first, so he kept it himself. Very good decision.
Keep an eye on that quarterback down there. He has big play potential. Tate on the option. 2-yard gain on the quarterback keeper. It's second down, 8 to go. This is the 5th play of this run. They'll work from the shotgun. Has some daylight. And they finally push it out.
Wow.
And they come up huge on that play.
Oh, he sure is. He's a tough guy and always seems to have a little extra when he needs it.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone. And that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone. When performance matters the most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it was over to the touchdown.
Oh!
He showed some-
Edwards is getting.
He's a very physical fullback, and he's got the grace of a halfback.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Mannix fields it to 30. The offense takes over. We'll try to figure out this defense. This was a punt the last time they had the ball. They'll get the ball here at the 39-yard line. From the gun. Drop back to pass. Wants to go long and
Oh, God, yes. This game is starting to think, like, what if we just throw bombs? We gonna win? Not anymore.
Sorry, it didn't work.
I'm on to you.
They'll set up shot at the 23-yard line. From the gun. Here's a counter play. Has some daylight. He tries to spin. Johnson brings him down. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that can beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brent. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
The Beavers with 4 receivers. Tate options out to the right.
Uh-oh.
Davis brings him down for a loss. Oregon State holds the timeout. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Tate is back in the gun. Back to back. Looking. He rolls left. Across the middle. And he's brought down. Wow. Nice catch.
Way to look in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
The Beavers line up with 4 wideouts. He's looking. He's looking for his man. Incomplete. The gunslinger couldn't hit his receiver on that pass.
I wonder why. Could it have been because it was thrown in the next county?
Tate has 4 receivers lined up here. Tate back to throw. Across the middle. And it's incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
Probably too long for a field goal. It's over. Yeah.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 34. Oregon State lines up for the shotgun set. He steps up. He wants it all. Going long.
Ho ho! I can do it too. Fuck you, game. Good job, Hansborough.
And he hits the PAT. And it's been total dominance here in the first half. Our score, Oregon State 35, LSU 10. LSU got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. He puts it deep downfield. McDonald fields it in the end zone.
Oh, wow. That's not good. God damn it.
First and 10. They're in the red zone. The Tigers come out in a 2 tight end set. Setting up the play action. Rolling out to the right side. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down to the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now, coming in as fast as they can.
We're playing a lot better in this game than we did.
It's second down, 14 to go. Ball on the 22.
We're doing much better than we did at home against the Buckeyes.
With a takedown. This bank did everything he could to get him out of that long yardage situation, but it still wasn't enough for the first. And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Kick him out of the goal line. Holman crosses to the left side. That's a loss of about 5. Field goal unit here. It's up, And it splits the uprights. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. LSU is ready to kick it away. Davis and McDonald back deep to return. He sends this one deep. Davis fields it in the end zone. Before the offense hits the field, we'll take the time to let you know our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 24-yard line. They come out of the nickel. They go with the option. Wilson brings him down. And so it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34. The Beavers come out the shotgun. Tate with the give. Gets that one. He can scoot. Johnson with a takedown. A nice job on the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. Tate with 4 wide receivers. The Beavers line up with 4 wideouts.
No one cares that you didn't hear my audible. It doesn't really concern you guys anyway.
Now he pitches it. He's got an opening. He spins around. Mitchell brings him down. And the halfback whipped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
From the gun. They keep it on the ground.
Oh, wow.
With a takedown.
Okay.
The misdirection play gets him 4 yards. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 40. Tate on the option. Breaks one. And he's tackled. Good decision there to give it to the fullback.
Yeah, just an option to the fullback, and he gets good yardage.
And it's good for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 34. The Beavers come out in the shotgun. They'll run the option. He can scoot. Davis brings him down.
Hell yeah. It's good we're playing a lot of running backs because they get tired very quickly.
Tate is back in the gun. Little misdirection. Wilson brings him down for a loss. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. He went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a long time.
We got 3rd and 3 here. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Tate with 4 wide receivers. Here's the option. He's got an opening. McNamara with a takedown. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
That was just good instincts. You have to know when to pitch it or when to keep it.
Yeah, and in that
Put up your fours, guys.
He knew he could pick up the first, so he kept it himself. Very good decision.
About me pinning you up against a wall.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Oregon State 35, LSU 13. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening inside the 20. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss. Second and 12 coming up here. This is the 10th play of this drive. They're calling an audible. Here's an option, right side. He's gobbled up in the backfield. So they wrapped him up before he could get anything going.
Yeah, there was nothing there on that option.
Good thing that wasn't a turnover. I thought he was going to pitch it there.
The Beaver set up in the gun.
Fuck.
Thomas brings him down for a loss. The offense went the way we thought they would, try to grind it out on 3rd down.
It's all right, everybody.
Hey, they're winning. Now it's time to put the trust in your defense to perform well.
Houston is lined up for the kick. He gets it up. And it's
Not missing that field goal.
Oregon State lines up for the kickoff. Joseph and coming. Deep to return. And he kicks it. Takes it to 28. Good job on their last drive, getting 3. See if they can get some more on this drive. They'll take over at the 38-yard line. They line up in an I. Randall on a pitch out. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. They're snapped for a 5-yard loss. 5-yard loss on the play. Second down, 15 to go. Ball on their own 33. The Giants come out and shotgun. He throws it complete. So they get about 4 yards from play action. Third and 11. Ball on the 37-yard line. Coleman is back in the gun. Coleman drops the throw. Looks. Home run ball in the air.
Get it? Well, I mean, I meant for our guy to get it, but it's okay.
He's all the way down.
We're just not very good at this.
And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards.
Well, this wide receiver is definitely having a solid game. He's getting his yards, but more importantly, he's moving the chains for first down.
Randall will try the left side. Touchdown, LSU. And I came back, took it in for the score.
The young man is going to be a valuable member of this squad. And if he keeps running like that, he'll find himself in the end zone a lot.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, our score, Oregon State 38, LSU 20. The onside kick seems to be the only option here. With the onside kick. Well, that's
Spring break, everybody.
Say that again. This one is pretty much done.
They'll get the ball here at the 50-yard line. Tate has 4 receivers lined up here. The Beaver set up in the gun.
Wow.
And down he goes.
How is the crowd still having this much of effect on us? I don't get it, guys.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball right around midfield. Oregon State in a 4-wide set. Tate lines up in the shotgun.
White for 3.
Tate out to the right. And he stopped behind the line. The quarterback tried to do a little too much by himself.
Hey, maybe next time he'll get it out to the back so he can do something with it.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 49.
God damn it.
The Beavers come out in the shotgun. Alexander on the give. And he's taken down. LSU takes a timeout. And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play.
God damn it. Fuck.
And they got him for well, they'll turn the ball over on downs.
Yeah, football is a game of field position. They
It's
just
alright.
lost
The game's over. I don't care what anybody says.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. They line up in a double tight set. Coleman on play action. He's going right. It's tipped. And they couldn't hook up with the rest.
This game won't end, you guys.
It's great defense right there, Brad. That's something the coaches always remind their players to do. Get a hand up in the face of the quarterback.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. LSU lines up with 3 receivers. He gets the pass away. Caught. And he's tackled.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. 4 wide. Coleman drops back. Steps up. Looking. He's going to go for a home run. And it falls into the defenders facing a man rush when he threw that ball into the end zone.
They came after him, sweetheart, big time.
On 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 36. One man backfield. Steps up in the pocket.
Hell yeah.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss. So one of the veterans on this defense gets in there for the sack.
They've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Yeah, he can't afford to take too many more hits like that.
The Tigers come out of the 8 formation.
Oh, wow, look at you. Look at you. A little draw play?
Themselves out of the big
All right.
A good game on 3rd down, and sometimes that's enough to get your confidence back.
That defense is getting a little excited there. Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
Well, we thought this linebacker would carry his team today, but it was actually just the opposite. He didn't show up to play, and the rest of his teammates had to pick up the slack.
A win is a win, but as a coach, you still like to see your leaders take charge out there. This linebacker is their impact player, but he didn't play like it.
I don't know what was wrong with him today. He seemed lost at times. I don't think I've ever seen him with so few tackles in a football game.
Randall is big. And they hit him in the backfield. LSU calls a timeout. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. 3 wideouts here. Back to throw. Looks. Throws it to the outside. Drew brings him down.
right. Yeah. We're 2-0. We've beaten the number 1 and number 4 team in the country. So.
Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part.
Yeah.
We look forward
Yeah.
to more games.
Yeah, guys. You know what? That's all you get. Thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and most of all, go Bees.